What is We Sell Online Marketing?
Thank you for that question. We Sell Online Marketing is a platform designed for uh, various users, especially buyers and sellers, but mainly sellers, and which helps them in marketing online. So you might be having a business and you have products which you're selling or services which you want people to access. So that platform will help you market your business or products and services to reach a wider audience.
Why did it start? What was the inspiration behind We Sell?
Okay, like I just stated earlier or before, the inspiration was the fact that sometimes you are a business or you are a person who is just starting out. You don't have enough funds. You don't have a location to sell your items, and you still need some money. You still need to get your daily income all day or daily bread. So this is mainly the inspiration and why I really decided to start it. And it's not only that it has generated or it has grown to be something more, in that right now even if you have a business, you can bring your items there and put it so that others can sell. Remember, while they're selling, you're also getting what you planned to get. It's fully, there's no any hidden fees. So that's mainly the reason why I really needed or the reason why I was inspired to start this We Sell Online Marketing.
How did it start?
Yes, it's exciting journey, especially how uh, We Sell Online Marketing started. The platform started uh, with an inspiration. There was this time when I was looking for uh, a way to start my business, and I had no product and I had no place to start this business. So the main inspiration came from the fact that you may want to have or to start a specific business, and the problem is you don't have the funds, you don't have the resource needed to start this business. So that's the main inspiration. Now I decided to come up with this idea that you can outsource products from other people and market it online. So the main idea of the business is you get a product from other members who are online and you can market it and get a commission from it. So that's mainly the inspiration behind it. It was that, yeah, I'm looking for a business, a way to start a business, but I don't have the resources. So that is what the platform gives, the opportunity to start a business without having the product or the place. You can simply go to the platform and select a product, get a product of other business owners, and sell it or share it to your friends and family and get a commission from it.
Who benefits from the platform?
Thank you. Uh, the platform is designed for a wide audience, especially those who have businesses or those who aspire to have businesses or those who just want to earn a side hustle income, or you just want to make it a main hustle of marketing or earning through the platform. So basically it's many age groups, especially you may be employed, you may be a student, you may be in a business, you may be self-employed. All of these groups of people can use this platform. So just as I've said, it's a platform where there are products which people can buy and others can sell, and others can share to friends and family, and when they share they can be bought, and through all these it helps in giving all these people income in one way or the other. So it's a platform for a very big audience, but the main aim is to help you get some cash. Either you can make it a main hustle or a side hustle. It all goes back to one thing, which is earning or getting more customers, getting more sales of your product, and therefore getting more income.
How does it work?
Okay, the way it works is just as I stated before. You can either add a product, and you can also buy products. So there are various channels where you can, after adding a product, you can share your products to, and it's not necessarily you who can share the product. Anyone who is interested, who has found interest in your product, can share it to their friends. So for example, your friend has friends, and maybe your friend is interested or has been attracted with your product, maybe the quality, the price, and or maybe they know of a person who wanted that product. They can simply select your product and share it to their friends, and while sharing they can set their own price. For instance, if you placed your product as maybe 2,000 shillings, if your friend is interested on the product, and you can share the product to as 2,100 shillings, and the person who shares this product will earn that 100 shilling commission if the product is bought by the person interested, and you as the owner of the product, you will get your amount which you set as the selling price. So basically your friends can benefit, anyone can benefit from your product, and also as the owner you will get more sales when interested people are buying your products. So the good thing is that you don't necessarily need to be marketing this product yourself. As long as someone is interested and they decide to share it, they will earn something while sharing, and you will also earn your money when your product has been shared and bought. So that's basically how it works. It's a matter of you put your product, somebody who is interested can share it and earn while sharing it. So yeah, that's basically it.
How does one start using the platform?
To use the platform is in mainly one channel, which is an app. You simply go to the app. It's called We Sell Online Marketing, or I'll also link it on this video. It's called We Sell Online Marketing. You go to Play Store, look for that app, and you will be able to download and install. once you download and install, the signing in process is automatic. You just get started and you will be able to see the products. You will be also be able to add your products or services, and you will also be able to access products which others are sharing. So let's say they share a product on your WhatsApp or Facebook or message or any other channel. When you click on that link, it takes you to the app where you will be able to either talk to the owner of that product or buy the product. So it's simply that.
What makes it unique and different from other platforms?
Thank you. Very interesting question, and I'm always so excited to answer this question because it is something that shows the uniqueness. So we sell online marketing, and I know there are many other online marketing platforms or buying and selling platforms, but Whistle comes with a very much uniqueness, which includes simplicity. It's a very simple app to use, and again, which is the basic or the main point is the fact that you can sell someone else's product and earn a commission from it. And this was the main reason why I started the platform, to help those who want to earn money, but or who wants to start a business but do not have the resources to buy, the money to buy, or the finances to rent a shop or a space somewhere. So this is the selling point. It helps those people who do not have enough money to get started in the brick and mortar business, to run a business online. So if you are, for example, interested in maybe phone business, you may simply go and look for phones which are already on the platform and share to your friends, share to your audience, share to the people who are already have, maybe on WhatsApp, maybe, or you have a page somewhere on Facebook, maybe you have an Instagram account, Telegram. You can simply go and share your products, your phone products, to them, and through that, when they buy this product, you will earn a commission. So that's the basic selling point, and through that, if you are able to earn a commission, the owner of these products also will be able to make more sales. So that's the basic and the uniqueness of the Whistle online marketing platform. A very good question. The platform is much affordable, and first of all, it's free to buy. It's free to interact with the sellers and buyers. So if you want to buy something, you can easily go and interact with a seller who has allowed it to happen. So it's all about the choice of the seller. They can decide to either make it closed, in that you have to pay, or it can be open so that you can interact with them through before transacting any money. So the first place where you will pay, or the person who will pay mainly, is the product creator or the product poster, the person who posts the product. And there are three plans. The first one is the daily plan, or maybe the per product plan, which is 100 per product. The second plan is per month plan, which is 500, and the third plan is a yearly plan, which is right now is 1000. So yearly allows you to post unlimited number of products, so that's good for business owners who have a very wide range of products. And then there's the per month, which also, if you have many products, you can opt in for the 500 shillings per month. And lastly, the per day product is maybe per product plan is in that you have a product, maybe one product, two products, you just want to post them there so that they can be marketed, and maybe it's a repeated service, you just want to post it once. So this one you only have to pay 100 shillings for it to be hosted on the platform.
Can I trust the platform? Is the client's money secure?
Thank you. A very strong question, especially now that you may be perhaps hearing Whistle Online Marketing for the first time. Whistle Online Marketing is a platform that is secure in that first of all, there is no third-party transaction that is allowed. Like there is a third-party software handling payments somewhere. We are using M-Pesa, which is a trustable company, and that is only during the posting of a product, and yes, mainly the posting of a product. That's the only point when you will pay. And the second point which you may pay is when a seller or a promoter, let's say your friend promoted a product, when they promote a product to the person who finds the promoted product will not be able to contact the owner of the product because it might bring conflicts. So this ultimately will open the payment channel, which is also through M-Pesa. So once the customer pays for the product, the money will be held until a confirmation is made that the service or the product has been delivered from the customer, and the client also confirms, the seller also confirms that they have already delivered this product. So until the product has been delivered, that's when the money or the transaction is completed. So when it's not completed, the money will be reverted after a specified period. So that is really secure, and that means that no money or no one will be running away with anyone's money before delivering a product or a service, or no one will be receiving money and not delivering product or service. So you are assured of your money, you are assured of your platform or of your product, that it will arrive safely. Otherwise, that's it. If there's any other security question, I'm free to.
Yeah, extra charges or costs after someone has posted a product.
Okay, as I outlined on the cost or the charges, right now there are no hidden fees or charges. All the charges are open. As I said, the only time you'll pay or a person will pay is when the seller is posting a product. They can subscribe for the monthly or the yearly, or pay the per product plan amount. Or when someone promotes a product at a specific price, the person who buys that promoted product will have to to send money to the platform before the transaction is completed. So that's the only point when money is held. That does not mean that the money is for the platform. The only money the platform will be getting is during the posting of the products. But once the during or in the transaction process, there's no any other charges. All the money that the buyer sets for their own product will be received, and all the money that the promoter set for as their commission will be sent to them, except for the transactional charges. So there are of course transactional charges of maybe sending the money to the seller or to the promoter. So that is just the transactional charges. Thank you.
Are there specific products someone should post on Whistle, or someone can just post any product?
Oh, wonderful question. Whistle is a platform that allows business owners to be able to reach a wider audience. As I said, it's for various or many people. So it doesn't specify or limit people to specific products. In Whistle, you can sell any product, you can promote any item, you can promote any service. Only if the service is not legal, that's the only service that it will not be promoted. So if you have an illegal product, an illegal service, that won't be allowed on the platform. But apart from that, anything, houses, cars, kitchen, homes, animals, farms, clothes, name it, phones, electronics, all those products are allowed except illegal items.
Now that the sellers will be the one getting the money after their product has been sold out, how will the promoters benefit after that product has been sold?
Thank you so much for that question, and I will elaborate more onto it. I said the sellers, once they post a product and set their price for each product, let's say a seller posts a product of 2,000 shillings and a promoter decides to share, and while sharing they increase it to 2,100 shillings, which means the promoter has a commission, as a 100 shilling commission. So once this product has been bought, the 100 will be set to the promoter, the 2,000 will be set to the seller. So once the promoter promotes this product with as 2,100 shillings, the person who sees this product with the promoter's link will be able to buy it, will only be able to buy it at 2,100 shillings. They will not be able to negotiate with the seller. They will not be able to change the price. Only the promoter, only the seller can the seller can only receive the 2,000, and the promoter can only receive the 100 shillings they set. And many promoters can sell a single product, so the person who will sell first will be the one to go with the commission. So once if you're selling a product which is maybe only has a stock of one, it means you might want to be sure, or you might want to know when to remove it from the system, so that other customers may not buy something which had already been bought. So as you asked, the promoter will get their commission and the seller will also get their amount. Have I answered you?
Can someone operate resell platform while online or while offline? Sorry, while offline, or does it work when someone is only online?
Okay, so Whistle is an app which is online based, because when you want to get these products, or if you want to see these products, they are coming from a cloud server somewhere, and these products, once they are posted, they are going to that server. So for you to access it, you will have to be online. And also, if you want to share to someone, you will only be able to share if you are online through WhatsApp, through Telegram channels, Facebook, which are also platforms which work online. So also with the online way, you will be able to get the latest items or products which will always be making you or keep you up to date. You will because if you might be on offline, and maybe you have a product which you may want to promote has already been sold, so you might not know if this product is available or not. That's why online is Whistle is using online platform.
Let's say a seller doesn't have a promoter, decides to know that his or her product has been sold out when he or she cannot access the Whistle platform.
Expect the seller to have been the one who posted the product, is it? Because if the seller posted the product, they had they had a smartphone.
Okay, in this case, it's like a promoter. Let's say a promoter is a friend to the seller. Then a promoter decides to take a picture of a product of that seller and posts it. Now, how will the seller know what is going on when he or she cannot access the Whistle platform?
Okay, that's a good question. I understand you. So you mean that a promoter could uh, be the one who took the photo and added the product into the Whistle online platform.
Yes.
So which means, according to that, he is the one who is selling the product, unless he decides to put or to add the owner's number while posting the product. Because while you post the product, there's a section which you add the contact detail of the product. So if the person decides to add his own contact, he will be the seller of this product, and he will be expected to deliver once the product is bought. But if he adds the owner's number, it means the owner will be the one who will be reached out to. So there are various ways of reaching out to owners, which one of them is WhatsApp, and the second is a message, and the third is a call. So those are the three channels of reaching out to the owner. So when someone doesn't have a smartphone, probably they won't be on WhatsApp, but of course they will be on message or on a phone. So if a customer sees this product and it's not closed in that you have to purchase, they can directly contact the owner through a message or a phone call. But if it is closed, especially if the promoter is the one who who, or if especially if someone promoted it and now it's closed, any alert will go to the number which had been registered while adding the product. Okay, did I answer you?
Yeah, and so if that number that's on the product is the one that will be conducted, and let's say that's the number of the promoter, and you want to do the payments, how will you pay? And that number is not the number of the seller, it's the number of the promoter.
Okay, we have to understand a seller is the person who adds the item and and the item has his or her phone number. So that's the person who we consider as the seller of the product. If the product has your number, then you are the seller. A promoter in this context is a person who sees a product on the WeSell online platform and shares it. They can share it with a slightly higher amount, which is their commission. So that's whom we refer to as a promoter. A promoter is a person who gets the product on WeSell online marketing and shares it or promotes it or pushes it to his or her audience. But a seller is a person who maybe took the photo and added the product on the platform with their number, right? If the product has your number, then you are the seller. Okay, welcome. Thank you for the question. Thank you very much.